The ego is still very strong, I have to say.
Yes. There's quite a few IT people who understand because they taught me this, you see, that there are some instruments that we use which they are built in such a way they don't have power in themselves. They must be plugged into something and they use the power of that something. For instance, you may have a light for your or a fan that works with your computer and it just comes with some kind of USB kind of point. You plug it in and it takes the power from the computer. So I say it runs on phantom power. They may probably use this term as well. So also the mind by itself, it has no power. Mind is a component. It cannot work by itself. Nobody ever seen some stray mind running around the place. It is always a relationship bound and it's always connected to something from where it takes its power and from where its power can be cut. So if we say your mind is strong, it gets that strength from you. You understand? It doesn't have a power by itself to live by itself. It has to work, it works with you so closely. So when you become powerful, meaning that you come true, then the mind sort of, its influence in the psychological sense is diminished. And when it becomes really, really not fed, it must merge into you, it must join you. Otherwise, it's just gone in the way that we think. Gone simply means it returns to its source, which is the beautiful destiny for the mind. You don't have to cast the mind, kill it. It's part of what is this game. Everything comes from the pure awareness itself. But how it is handled, that somehow you say the mind is strong. Why is the mind strong? Because you believe you're weak to it. You see? You can be without this mind, but it cannot be without you. So you have to judge which is the greater. It cannot survive without you, but you can do very well without it, and you can do very well with it also. So in what way is it strong then?
I get confused how there's a practical mind and how there's a psychological mind. Like they just intertwine somehow.
Yes. Good. Put them all in one basket. Easier to deal with. So whether it's going to call it practical mind, I don't want to give the mind such a status. This is practical mind. This is impractical mind. This is seducing mind. No, let's just call it mind. Why I can call it like this? Because in any play that the mind manifests through, you're the one who is aware of it. You're the one who determines what it is. It is not the one that determines itself for you. You need to see that though. So I am not going to start to make things more complex by saying, okay, that's the practical mind. This is the spiritual mind. This is this kind of philosophical mind. This is psychological. I don't care about it. For me, actually, I can say actually it doesn't really exist apart from our belief in it. Belief means when you believe in something, you activate you energize its power. It becomes real for you. So who gave you that mind? Who empowered it? Is it your parents? Is it who gave this mind to make it so powerful for you? How did it become powerful? If you did not give any attention to your mind, any at all, could it be powerful? The thing is, can you stop giving attention to the mind? Because it seems like it comes with your surname and your Christian name. It's like it comes like it's like it's you, or it's your advisor, or your whatever it is. But your power lies in seeing that whatever shaped mind comes, whether it's a thought or a memory, a feeling, an attachment, a desire, whatever form, you know that is traffic. That is something apparent. It comes and goes. That it's not stable. It's not real. Do you know that though? What's happening?
if I reject all thoughts, then how do I go about my business, like in the daily life? Or how do I, if I can't think what to do next, then it feels like a restriction.
No, there's a difference between can't and won't. There's a difference between can't and won't. I mean, if you can't think, no, it's not a sentence against you. The mind, I don't see the mind as an enemy. Not now, but one time I may have seen him like, wow, he's not good. You make your mind better, actually, by remembering who you are. You cannot make your mind good by forgetting who you are. You see? So you say, if I say forget the mind, all I mean is that at the present, it's given too much authority. It's given too much attention. Like it lives on attention, just like the body and the belly lives on food. The mind lives on your attention. Attention is your most powerful instrument. And it's what the mind lives on, the same thing. If you're giving attention, and how you give attention to your mind, first by believing that you are a particular person. That particular, that self-definition that you have of yourself will determine how the mind will behave in you. They're very interlinked. You say, if I don't give attention to my mind, how will I function? Okay, you're giving a lot of attention to your mind. How are you functioning?
Not well.
Try my way. It's like you're your mind's number one fan, The attention we give to mind, why not give to yourself?
That's the hard part, because you speak about the vastness, which I can't really find it. Or
Okay. Which of the words I use you can relate to in terms when I say yourself? Which one can you relate to?
maybe like a sense of being, but it doesn't feel vast.
Okay, forget about vast. Sense of being is okay. Does sense of being contain any particular quality? Like, it's
It still feels like a vibration or
vibration. Okay. If the sense of being is put by you to say it is like a vibration, the vibration can only be detected by something that's aware of it, isn't it? It's fair enough or not? You say, okay, the sense of being is a vibration. That is actually very good that you say that. It's a kind of energy, so I'm aware of that. For you to say it's a vibration, you must be there to say, yeah, it feels like a vibration or something like that. Okay? So what you say by saying that is you are the observer of that vibration. Yes or no? How would you speak about vibration? Because you say, actually, I don't see vastness. I can't relate to vastness. I can't relate to, infiniteness. What can you relate to? I can relate to sense of being. Okay, sense of being. Okay, the sense of being. How would you define sense of being? Well, actually, it's kind of like more like an energy or some kind of vibration. Who is aware of the vibration? Is that a vibration?
No, but it's like a non-quality, so I can't recognize it in any way.
Well, how do you know it's a non-quality? Do things have to have a quality? You recognize it's a non-quality. How did you get that authority or that ability to know it's a non-quality? Is this non-quality something that you can look at? Or that you're looking from? Yes, that's it. You see, now I'm catching him today. You see, the non-quality is a non-quality. You know how high that statement is for somebody to say. Anywhere you do a survey in the world amongst people, and ask them, like what really is there. Finally, what is really here, and they come down and say, actually, there's a kind of vibration. What is the vibration? Uh, well, that I cannot say. Why? Because it has no quality. What knows it has no quality? Is it a quality that knows it has no quality? So either your mind or you answer this question. Tell me which is the one.
What was the question?
You say that, when I ask, that which is aware of the vibration, is that a vibration? You say no. Then what is it then? You say that, well, that has no quality. I said, what knows it has no quality? I'm very pleased. I wasn't expecting to go so far. You say it's got no quality. You have already confirmed that something is able to define and to say something which is beyond quality. What is it that can know that which is beyond quality? You've given the answer already, but I want to know if you are aware of your own answer.
It feels like the I is a quality that is very uncomfortable, and it's in the
To itself or to something else?
the idea I have of myself, I guess.
Yeah, an idea you have of yourself as an I, because I is what, restrictive or too big?
The feeling?
Yeah.
It's restrictive.
Yes, and throw it out. I am not going to imprison you with I. I can't put you in a 1-bar prison. The 1 bar is the I. Okay, I can put you in a 1-bar prison. And so, okay, if the I doesn't fit, great. Because if the I is a shape, I mean, I'm not giving you, I'm not selling shapes. Come.
How do you throw it away, though?
Huh?
How do you throw the I away?
Not interested. How did I get it in the first place? Was it original to me? If it's original to me, I can't throw it away. If you say the I feels restrictive, the I, you see, I is the most important word, no? Because almost everything that is done or thought or felt or believed or imagined has got an I behind it somehow, some sort of self-reference. The subjective presence that says, such and such and such, no? This I feeling. And you say that I is a kind of discomfort. I said to itself or to something else. And what did you say?
The idea I have of myself.
The idea the idea I have of myself. So, okay, so it's an idea. So we can leave an idea, no? You didn't say it's the truth I have of myself. You say it's an idea. We have had so many different ideas. Why can't you leave this one? Or at least you can leave it aside for the moment. Let's leave it over there for a moment, okay? Okay, if you leave the I aside for the moment, okay? And, okay, I say to him, sit. Okay, there, okay. Now what's left here now?
Feelings and sensations and color.
Which affects you in what way without your I?
Well, the feelings are very intimate in the body. It feels like something is very nervous, afraid.
I thought that was with the I, though. That's the I's kind of like friends. That's the I's posse. You know what I mean? Intimate and kind of. That's over there with him over there.
It kind of feels feels like it's over here. And
feels like sometimes somebody's left the room and it still feels like they're here. Is he still here? He's left the room.
so it's just a hangover.
Yes, hangover is better than a hanging on. Have a coffee. Try. Because, I mean, you can say it's a hangover. It's fine. We're okay with hangovers. We went out last night, had a few. This morning, you were late getting out of bed. But hangover means it's passing. It's going to pass. No? It's passing. So you have to wait until the hangover is passed. A hangover becomes a Passover.
Something wants aspirin for it.
Something is what?
Wants aspirin for the hangover. Wants it to go away.
So beyond the I, who is, with all that stuff, who is over there right now, who is speaking here? Another I? Or the absolute is speaking? Because I don't know if there's someone else I'm missing out between.
It's just the mind.
Yeah. Does it mean something or not when you say that? That's just the mind, because that's another thing that I see the mind is very much where if you put the I over there, the mind will be over there too. I mean, left aside. If you can leave it aside, so there's nothing associated with you, you are what then? Don't think it, because it's nearer than thinking. It's before thinking, so it's confession time.
Nothing.
Nothing. Is that just the nothing in the word or the nothing beyond the words? Are you feeling very uncomfortable sitting here now, or are you feeling much more which?
I'm feeling better and less of something, less of a something.
Yes. Yeah. So the little bit of the somethingness that's left here will take what to? Must it be honored, or it can just be just a hangover?
Well, I choose that it is just a hangover, that it can be left.
Yeah. So whatever is left here, if not the mind, can it have a hangover?
Only with imagination and belief.
Okay. Which has authority over you, or is something that you engage?
Engage.
Okay. Wow. Wow, Tafani. You see, all this power is here, and still it was given so much energy given to the mind. So there must be. What was the fascination with mind then? Because all this power you're all this. Not okay. Maybe you might say, "Well, I don't see it as power."
It is power, and just too much importance given to the body, mind.
Yes.
And how it feels.
Yeah. Which ends today or carries on?
Ends.
Whoa. That feels so good. That feels so good.